why. Okay, so again, the topic is on why negative things keep happening to me and what is it that I need to know. So now, when I'm talking about negative things, I'm talking about when things happen repeatedly. So it could be involving love, it could be involving your health, it could be involving your money, your success, relationships with people in your family, or relationships with people outside of your family, at your job, in the streets, whatever. We all have things that are happening to us and we're wondering, why me? Okay? But the universe is basically for you. It loves you. And we all are here to learn lessons. So when you start seeing things happening over and over and over again, know that you need to learn a lesson. And you might not be learning that lesson, and that's why it's being repeated to you in different ways. An example of this may be getting into car accidents. Every time you turn around, you start getting into car accidents, okay? Or you're getting into bad relationships. And every time you're getting in a relationship that is bad, but maybe a little different. But each and every one of them causes you to feel a certain way. Maybe you keep losing money. No matter what it is you do, you keep losing money, okay? Or you cannot get that promotion. You can't get that promotion at your job. Every time they pass you by and give it to someone else, okay? Listen, we got a new member that just signed in, okay? And I'm going to get to them. Erica Bradley. Oh, Erica, you've been here before. Hi, Erica. And listen, thank you for signing back up, Erica. And before I go on any further, I do want to say hello to Carlton. Quickly, Queenie, I want to say hi to Gavin, Quivanis, again, Andrew, again, these are members of mine, Paul, okay, Angie, hello, my Angie, okay, we got Sapphire here, and who else we got, Parthenia here, Stefan Jenkins is here, oh, we got, I see Erica is here, Robinson family, okay, Erica Bradley, okay. Who else I'm seeing here? Again, Erica, welcome back. And that's it, okay? Now, you're getting things and they happen over and over and over again. These are just examples of what I'm talking about, okay? So let's just say you feel like every time I go to the casino, I never win. All of a sudden, I'm not winning, and it lasts for a long time. These are the things that I'm talking about, and you could be in a negative pattern. And again, nothing happens by accident. So now, I want to make sure that I'm not skipping everything, okay? So when you start seeing things happen in your life, and it's negative, okay? And then you start seeing it happening over and over and over again. First thing I want you to stop and say, what is going on? What is going on in my life? What is it that is causing me to be in this whirlpool or this situation in my life where it keeps repeating over and over and over again? And I'm going to get to some of my examples. Stop at that moment and say, what's going on? What is it that I believe about me that is causing me to be in this situation? See, a lot of people, when things happen to them negative, they're pointing at everything on the outside. They're pointing at the people around them, the people in their lives, the situations. Oh, I got in another accident, or I lost more money, or all of these things. And they just keep repeating that these things are external, when actually what is going on in your life is from within. Who's the common denominator, you guys? Okay? If you see yourself getting in arguments with a lot of people, who's the common denominator? Ha. When you see yourself losing money in all different ways, who's the common denominator? Ha. When you get into a relationship with someone and it doesn't work out, who's the common denominator? Okay? So you're getting what I am saying. You have to look at yourself. Look at yourself and say, what is it in me that is placing me in these situations? If you understand what I'm saying, give me that thumbs up, everyone. Give me that thumbs up. I got one of my friends that just signed on. She said, look in the mirror at yourself. Oh, I love it. I love it. One of my long-term friends is here. So now, when things repeat, and they happen over and over again, and you look in the mirror and you say, who's the common denominator? Or you're talking to yourself as you're walking and you say, who's the common denominator? Then say, what is it in myself that I believe about myself that is causing me to be in this situation? Okay, listen, you might say, well, Yvette, it wasn't my fault. They stole my money. Aha, you attracted that person in your life, okay? I'm trying to tell you, so listen to what I'm saying, and if you listen, you would understand what I am saying, okay? You have to start looking at yourself. It's self-improvement, okay? Self-help. You would not have been in that relationship if you did not attract that person in your life. You would not have lost your money if you was in alignment of getting money, okay? So you got to listen to this. Then I need you to look back in your past and say, what is it that has happened to me to cause me to get in these type of situations? Okay, if you understand what I'm saying, give me that thumbs up. Carlton, I see you there. Okay, I need you to sit back and just say, what is it? What is it that I experienced in my life that has caused me to think this way or to believe this way? Most of the time when you start seeing things happening in your life, just know it's usually from your childhood, from your teenage years, growing up, being in relationships, bad things happening to you that has shocked you, that sent a lot of emotions running rampant. Whatever it is, something has happened that triggered and then caused your subconscious mind to grab a hold of it. Okay? Listen. Your subconscious mind is what's directing your life. You are bringing it the information, and it is saying, your wish is my command. Whatever it is you're bringing to me, good or bad, with the emotions attached to it, you're telling me you want more of this. And what it is that when things happen to you that shock you in your life, that leaves an impression on your life, whether it's good or bad, your subconscious mind grabs a hold of it. Now listen, once your subconscious mind grabs a hold of it, okay, you need to do something to break that cycle, okay? Listen, this is important. This is important. Whatever it is that you keep feeding your mind, feeding with thinking, your thoughts becomes beliefs. And then once that happens, your subconscious mind grabs on it. So if you're trying to manifest that love of your life and your subconscious mind has already grabbed all of the negative things that have happened to you in your life concerning a relationship, that is what it's going to bring. It's going to get you to it's going to bring people into your life to give you more of that. If you're having arguments at the job and it happens over and over and over again, no, something inside of you is attracting those situations in your life. Now, this is the thing that I want to bring up to you guys. Hi, Philip and St. Marquise. I see you guys. What I want to bring up to you guys is there's a lesson behind all of this. Okay? There's a lesson. The lesson is for you to adapt, for you to change whatever it is you believe in, because it's not keeping you in alignment. We're all about staying in alignment, going towards the desires that we want. And when you start seeing things happening in your life that is taking you off course, or negative things that keep happening to you, know that you are out of alignment and something inside of you has to change. Okay? Listen, this is powerful. And if you understand this, your life will start to change. If you are in negative situations and you start seeing these things, you have to change. Something in you have to change. Something in you have to change about love. Something in you have to change about your thoughts about money. Something in you has to change about relationships with other people. Something in you, not the reverse, not the outside. The outside don't dictate your inside. Your inside dictate your surroundings, your environments, and your situations. So what am I saying about this? The universe will keep giving you over and over and over again until you learn the lesson, okay? Until you realize I am the creator of my life. I am the one that's attracting this, okay? And then once you learn that lesson, what's going to happen? Slowly, things are going to start to change in your life. Things are going to start to be calmer, to be more peaceful in your life, okay? And then one day you'll say, wow, I no longer have that problem. Booyah. Okay? I found the love of my life, Yvette. Yvette, I started my own business. Yvette, oh my God, me and my family members are getting along again. Whatever it is. Yvette, my family members, they went on about their way, and I have new people that I consider my family. Okay? I'm so happy. Whatever it is, once you get back in alignment, the things, whatever was going on, have to fade away. And that's when we get to the law of assumption. The law of assumption is basically your level of consciousness about whatever it is you're dealing with. Okay? So if you're attracting negative situation, you are here with the negative situations. When you change something within you that is for the better for you, you move up. Your level of consciousness concerning that particular thing rises you up. And you are no longer on the level of whatever it is that you was attracting. It will flow away. And then what will happen is things that meet you on that level will then become part of your reality. I don't care if we're talking about love. I don't care if we're talking about success. I don't care. I don't care what it is. And this is the hint. Even in a certain category that we're talking about, there are many levels within that category. Yvette, I want to manifest money. Okay, you're on the level of manifesting money. Do it come easy? Do it come hard? Is it really difficult? Once you win it, get it, do you lose it? There's still many levels concerning the money. Money comes to me, Yvette, all the time in expected and unexpected ways for the best of everyone involved. Whoa. Okay? Okay? Money comes to me continuously. Continuously. In all ways. Okay? So there's many levels. Okay? Yvette, I want to attract love. Okay, you're attracting love. Okay, but what type of love? Yvette, I attract love, but it's not always perfect. That's where you are. Yvette, I attract love and he loves me. I love him and we're the best for each other. And I'm so happy we travel all over the world. And it's just the best relationship I've ever been in my entire life. Whatever it is, there's many levels on every category in your life. Success, love, relationships, it does not matter. And when you start seeing yourself repeating something over and over again, know that there is a lesson, something to help you spiritually rise above that situation. You need to learn something, okay? You need to learn something. And until you learn, until you change, that situation will stay with you just the way it is. You cannot expect to change your life if you're not willing to change you. So after today, I want you guys all to stop blaming other people. Stop blaming other people for things that are happening to you. Now, listen, I'm not saying let somebody slap you in the face or whatever like that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is internally, you stick up for yourself, okay, on the physical. Do whatever you need to do. But when you find time for yourself, I want you then to sit back and say to yourself, how did I attract that? What the heck did I do? Did I contribute to this? How can I change so that this doesn't become another part of my reality? And that is going to help you get in alignment, and then you will start seeing things fade away. Okay? If you understand what I'm saying, everyone, give me a thumbs up. Angie, I want to thank you again for giving me the super sticker. Listen, girl, much love to you. You always represent. You, Carlton, listen, much love to you guys, I swear. I can't do this without you guys, okay? So let's talk about me for a minute, okay? So that I can let you guys know that you're not alone, okay? There was a time when I had my 12-unit apartment building in Connecticut. And every time I get somebody to do work for me, I would get them easy. I would do my research and everything. But every time they would come do the work, they would never do it and finish. They would linger on, go work at someone else's house or building, come back a week later, and I was constantly full of emotions, arguing back and forth with them, like, when are you going to finish my work? I paid you half the money already. You're supposed to come back and finish. Oh, we're going to get to you tomorrow. They come, they start, and this went on. Not only in that situation, but in other situations. Then after I sold the building, again, little things like this would happen, and I would find myself over and over and over again in this same type of situation. And no offense, it was always white older men, okay? White older men. And I said, wow, what is going on? What is going on that I am attracting big time contractors to come in and do work for me, and they are lingering on, starting to work, going on, and then coming back. But they were good workers, don't get me wrong. I had to then say, Yvette, it's within you. I had to change what I believe, because deep down inside of me, I was like, okay, I got the best worker, but here we go again. So it was a belief that was in me that was saying they were going to do this. And what did you know? I got in that situation. So what I had to do is change the way I was thinking about my work being done on my house, or whatever work that I was getting done, or any contractor that I was paying to do something for me. I had to stop thinking like that. I said, that was a situation that happened. It's not my reality now, and let me move on. Anytime I do work, it's done, and it's done perfect. After that, it faded away, and I no longer have that problem. When I say this became an issue with me, I will be fuming. The emotions will be running. And I'm like, no, they taking advantage of me. But what it is that I was feeding my subconscious mind all those emotions, all those thoughts. How could they do this to me? And all of this was being absorbed by my subconscious mind. Remember, whatever your subconscious mind picks up on, whatever you feed it, and it grasps it, that's what's going to be your reality, okay? I can go on and on and on, okay? When I was younger, here I go. When I was younger, going all the way up into my 30s, I used to attract certain relationships, okay? Now, they were different relationships, but they all had me feeling a certain way. I had to sit back and say to myself, I love you. I love you. Why are you attracting certain relationships in your life? I had to step back and declare the love for myself and then move forward, okay? And at this time, I will tell you, I still put myself first. I do me, and I'll tell you in a minute. And I have not been more happier in my life. Okay? I don't know if you guys can relate to me or not, but a lot of you been there. Okay? God will keep, the universe will keep giving you certain situations until you get the hint, until you understand the lesson. The lesson for me was self-love. And a lot of women go through this. A lot of men go through this, okay? Self-love. Self-love comes first, okay? If you don't love yourself, how can someone else love you the way that you want to be loved, okay? I had to work on me. And I told you guys in many different live streams that one of my life purposes here, one of my lessons that I'm here to learn, and this is no doubt, and that is self-love, okay? And I guarantee you, probably 90% of you here on this chat have the same lesson in some way, some form. Give me that thumbs up, you guys, if you understand what I'm saying. Because on this channel here, we don't pull nothing. We don't sit there and fake it and act like this is this and this is that. I give it to you real. I tell you about me, and I tell you the lessons. I read about 200 to 300 books on these topics, you guys. So when I tell you what I've learned, I put a lot of information together, and I watch myself grow. I watch certain areas. I look back at my life, and I say, how did this happen? How did that happen? What did I do wrong? And I'm sitting back like, whoa, whoa. You created your life, good and bad. You created your life. I told you guys before, back in the days, got in a couple of fights. Boop, 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 boop. Why? Why was these being attracted to me? Again, it was what I was thinking, what I was doing, what I was believing. I needed to defend myself. I needed to do this. I needed to do that. All of a sudden, booyah, all of that stuff stopped. Okay? And I mentioned these things to you before. I am no different from the rest of you. Okay? What I'm giving you is spiritual knowledge because many of you have not clicked on and understand why negative things are happening to you. Something in you have to change if you want your life to change. If you want to get that love of your life, if you want to manifest that successful business, something in you have to change. Yvette, I just don't think this is going to be for me. Then it's not for you. You just spoke it. You just said it. Okay? I tell people, what is it that you want to do? What is it in your life that you want to do? What is it you can do right now and do it for the rest of your life? What is it that you can do even if you weren't getting paid to do? Okay, you guys? Believe me, I can make more money as a nurse practitioner than being here. Okay? Boo. Booyah. Okay? But I love what I do. I love being here with you guys on Sunday. My thing is, we all here to learn a lesson. And this is a big one. This is one that a lot of people don't get. How many times do I get people writing me, telling me how their life is falling apart, how negative things keep happening to them, how everybody's against them, how nobody's for them, or how many times they got in an accident or lost money or the house burnt down or they have nowhere to live, their husband left them, the children aren't talking to them. I sit back and I say, whoa, that's a whole lot of stuff going on. What's inside of you that is attracting this negativity? What is it? Every day I try to wake up and smile and laugh about something. And when I laugh. You guys already know. I love to laugh. I'm not a laughing hyena, but I love to laugh. Life is short. If you're not getting the things you want in your life, take a look at yourself. I tell people, know who you are. You are a creator. You are a creator of your life. This is God's promise. Whatever it is you believe about yourself, the law of assumption in every area of your life is what you're going to manifest. Until you learn that whatever you see comes from within, it will repeat. Stick up for yourself, defend yourself, but at the same time, know something inside of you is attracting that situation. Or there's a lesson to be learned. Once you learn that lesson, whatever direction it takes you in your life, because we all got different directions in life that we travel, that is when you will see your life change. Now, what is it some of you guys are going to see once you listen to what I'm saying? You're going to start noticing those things are no longer occurring in your life. Don't go looking. Yvette, I did what you did, what you said, and nothing happened. It's going to be gradual. It's not going to be when you expect. You'll just start to see things calming down. You'll start seeing yourself attracted to different people on your level. You'll start laughing more. You'll start finding the joy within instead of seeking joy on the outside. You'll start seeing the things that kept happening to you are no longer happening. That means you're in alignment. And that's my purpose here for today. If you understand what I'm saying, give me a thumbs up, you guys. Give me that thumbs up. Okay? Give me that thumbs up. Now, I want to ask anybody, who's seeing repeating patterns in their life right now? And put it there, but don't write a book, please. And what is it in yourself that you think you need to learn? I don't want a book now. If it's relationship, put self-love. If it's money, doubt. Whatever it is, just tell me what you think. We got 88 here. I love the number. It's a powerful number, a number of abundance and manifestation. Again, on Sundays, we talk spiritual topics. During the week, I could do all my rituals or whatever, but Sundays is spiritual topics because before the rituals come the spiritual topics, letting you know whatever it is you see, you are creating. The God within you is working with you as co-creators, and you are making your life. You are creating your life. So I keep it spiritual on Sunday. Okay? Remember, you guys, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Being happy for whatever it is that you have already. When you're not happy, when you're not showing gratitude, you are attracting more of what you're not grateful for. Okay? And I just want to get your attention. If you love money rituals, don't forget to get out there and get my Simple Money Rituals book. And I want to thank all of you guys already for buying this book. Okay? If you want spiritual items like parchment paper, pendulums, you guys, or if you want like bracelets like bloodstone, hey, look, go to my website and go through it, get your sage and get whatever else that you want. Okay, you guys, much love to everyone here, you know. So right now I'm going to end this. I'm going to end this topic, and I hope you learned what I was trying to say. And remember, you guys, I do a shortened version of this video, this live stream, so people that just want to get the information, they can get it. But we're going to start now with some of the questions, and we're going to spend 10 minutes here, and then I'm going to let you guys enjoy your Sunday. Okay, you guys? So let's get to